Hey, I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. At the time of posting this video, it's probably been about 9 to 10 months since I last uploaded to YouTube. But first of all, I do just want to provide an update as to where I am at the moment, what's been going on over the last year, and what my plans are for YouTube in 2025. Because I can officially announce, guys and girls, that I am back, baby. I'm back. So as you know, in February 2023, I've posted about this a lot on my channel. Felix, my little boy, who is now 22 months old, came into the world. And I cannot believe that he is already, and will be at the time of posting this video, be 23 months old. Now for anyone being a parent, they will know just how difficult being a parent is. I absolutely love Felix to pieces. I'm the biggest family man. It's literally a dream come true to have the most perfect family that we have. But it comes with challenges, work-life balance, the guilt of going to work and not seeing your children enough, feeling like at the weekend you have to prioritize every single minute with them, the tantrums, the constant cycles of nappy changing, eating, tantrums, repeat. It's hard, and to be perfectly honest with you, it's just taken up so much of my headspace that I didn't have the headspace to think about YouTube over the last 18 months. But not just that, but I wanted to give myself the time to enjoy my time as a family with Felix, and I have thoroughly done that. And I felt like I wasn't in a position where I could dedicate the time to YouTube alongside that, because I'll be honest, hadn't had to implement routine, hadn't had to implement processes. And I needed time in order to figure these things out and implement myself a routine and processes that I knew I could stick to while encouraging and prioritizing my own health at the same time, in order to do the standard requirements and must-ifs of life, and then giving myself the chance and the opportunity to also do YouTube as well. So that is, in short, been the biggest challenge for me over the last 12 months in particular. This was made harder because in late 2023, by all means, great news, I got promoted at work. And my new role came with a hell of a lot of responsibility. I work for one of our largest businesses here in the UK as a finance business partner for one of the largest breakfast brands with our biggest market. That came with responsibility. That came with a lot of learning. That came with a lot of hours. 8 years ago, when I joined the company that I work for, my goal was to reach the level in which I reached a year ago. And I reached that goal. And also deciding on what my next aspirations are in the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years again. My short or medium term goal had been achieved, and it was time for me to set new goals and new objectives within the work. And back in June 2024, I did something that was a dream come true for me. Every single one of you that follows my channel will know how much I love football. Through the business that I work for, I got the opportunity to play at the Leicester City Football Club at a Premier League ground. I'm a striker, I'm a glory hunter, I love to score goals. Not only did I achieve my dream of playing on a Premier League ground, but I scored a hat-trick on that Premier League ground. Of course, it wasn't in a situation I wanted it to be, like a Premier League game. A bucket list item that I ticked off. And something that I was really, really proud to have achieved in 2024. In November 2024, Alicia and I, my fiance that I had met at work, at the company I work for, were getting married. So I am now a mister. And you will have seen me post on my YouTube channel a couple of shots from the wedding day. I met Alicia about 7 years ago at PepsiCo, as I said. Any of you, again, that will know that weddings will come with big commitments, big amounts of effort and planning to get the big day to go ahead. And it did, and it kind of took up a lot of extra time. And albeit Alicia was an absolute hero with the organisation and planning of the wedding, but it was something else that I did have to think about, and that little bit less headspace that I had to even think about doing something other as YouTube. But it was a dream of mine to be married, and I couldn't be happier to now have Alicia as my wife, and to kind of set the foundations as a family for Alicia and Felix. And of course, having a wedding means you've got a target on that day where, in my opinion, you need to look the best that you can ever look on that day. So of course, I went through my own weight loss program. And over the last year alone, I lost 9.5 kilograms in weight for that big day, and that became my biggest priority. I'm extremely proud of where I am, and part of the reason why I did it, to do it, was because I want to feel better as a dad, feel healthy as a dad. I want to be around as long as possible to see Felix grow up. I want to run around with Felix. So I used that wedding as real motivation to get myself in a really, really good physical shape. I could enjoy the wedding. I could be proud of the physique that I had for that wedding, but also enjoy my life that I've got coming forward. And as a result, that brings forward my next goal, which in 2025, March 2025, I will be running a half marathon. I haven't run a half marathon for about 11 or 12 years. So I felt it was time to get back out there on the roads. And actually over the last year, I have run 850 kilometers to date, hoping to achieve closer to 875 kilometers by the end of the year. So it's been a massive, massive focus for me. I've probably been to the gym around 60 times this year as well. So I've pretty much been active every single day of the year with walks as well. And I'll be honest, I'm looking back now and I'm thinking, how on earth did I ever think that I would have time for YouTube? And I can 100% see why I never felt like I had the headspace to even think about YouTube. I've now been married for a month. We're on the wind down to Christmas, and I've had a lot more time to think about what I'm going to do next. And I feel like I've got a lot more headspace. I've implemented processes and systems, as I referenced earlier, which has enabled me to exercise regularly. I'm in a really good physical shape. I'm in a really, really healthy mental place. In actual fact, I've never probably been happier. And I feel like 2025 is my year. And I want to use this opportunity to give every single one of you a huge thank you who have continued to support the channel over the last year. It's continued to grow. We've had approximately 1,200 subscribers. It has continued to, I'll be honest, to earn me revenue for each of those months as well. So I couldn't be more grateful. My goal from the very first day I started YouTube was to become a big YouTuber. 10,000 subscribers was the initial goal that I set myself as part of that YouTube journey. And I'm so excited to get back on that journey, achieve that goal. I believe I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience for a 31-year-old. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to sharing that and building a community with my audience.